Hello, I'm Miss Howard and I'm here to talk about the weeks we have at school and how we can use these weeks to help and support your child in regards to GCSE photography. Your child will only need to produce work for Unit 1, which is their portfolio of work, otherwise known as their coursework. Within Unit 1, your child has worked on a variety of projects, including creative landscapes and colour. Through these projects, your child has been taking their shoots, editing their work using Photoshop and presenting their work using PowerPoint or Google Slides. Similar to art, they have also received a personalised timetable that is shared with the group each week. Your child understands that the tasks that they have been identified will need to be completed for that week. The edits that your child produces will provide more quality work that can be used as evidence against the 4 assessment objectives. These assessment objectives are the same as they are in Fine Arts GCSE, but instead relate to a photographer and photographic style. For example, Assessment Objective 1 is studying a photographer and making their own practical responses to their work. Assessment Objective 2 is editing their photos using Photoshop, refining their work through experimentation with photographic techniques and processes. Assessment Objective 3 is taking quality photos that are relevant to their intentions and writing about their work. Their annotations about evaluating their own edits is very important for this assessment objective. Assessment Objective 4, and this is about presenting a personal, informed and meaningful response to the project's creative landscapes and colour. After 4 weeks, myself and Miss Matthews will review your child's progress and give feedback on their work so far. They will also have the next remaining 4 weeks to act upon the feedback to ensure that they have high quality evidence for all the assessment objectives. So, how can you support your child? You can ask them about their personalised timetable. Are they on track each week to completing the work set for that week? If not, can they stay behind after school to get some extra one-to-one support from their teacher? You can take an interest and ask them to show you their Google Slides, which is all online, and support them in any way, just talking about their work and seeing how they feel each week. Okay, so thank you, and if there's any more information, please don't hesitate to contact me. Thank you.